The close friend of late soccer star Senzo Meyiwa, Tumelo Madlala, is back in the witness box today. Yesterday, Madlala defended his doc identification of accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi, when challenged that he only saw him on TV. He told the court that while he can't remember the color of the jacket the intruder wore, he knows that it's a jacket that had a hoodie. All right, well, let's try and check in with our reporter, Linda Mnisi, who is at the court monitoring these developments. Linda, good morning to you once again. And Tumelo Madlala, back on the stand, couldn't remember much detail, but he is still intent that Mr. Ntanzi, one of the accused, was in the house on the day that an intruder entered the house.
Yes, indeed, Oli. He says that he is quite certain and adamant that Bongani Ntanzi is the one that was inside the house. If given another opportunity, he would point at that particular person. This now in response to a question around the identity parade that he participated in earlier, before the doc identification took place here in court. This was way before the matter came to court. You'll remember that during his evidence in chief, he told the court that, he had participated in that ID parade and that there was no one he could point out in that ID parade. And therefore, the question then came from T.T. Tabani, the lawyer representing accused number 1 to 4, in terms of where exactly then did he get this description that he gave of this person who is said to have been an intruder. If he failed to map this accused person out to the police, how is it then that he's able to point him out? And he put it to him that, in fact, the reason why he came to this court, to point out or did that doc identification or pointed him out during that doc identification was because he had seen him on TV and had heard him on TV, but he was adamant that even though, he does not remember the color of the jacket, he remembers that the accused person was wearing a hoodie. It's one of the things, of course, that the defense, particularly T.T. Tabani, would want to tackle, given the fact that, the witness in the box, particularly someone who was inside the house at the time, pointed him out as having been an intruder, feeding, of course, to the theory by the state that there were intruders inside that particular house. So, of course, this would really need the defense to challenge, this piece of evidence would need to be challenged by the defense. But he was quite adamant that, in fact, he is right about who he saw and that accused number 2 is the one.
Linda Mnisi, thank you very much for that update. We'll keep touching base with Linda as the trial progresses today.